Good afternoon and welcome to the Principal News Conference of GEM4ME Investments PLC that took place on Monday, September 11th of 2017. My name is Oleg Lipovetsky and I will be translating on behalf of the Board of Directors. Valery Ostrikov speaking. Good afternoon, dear colleagues and friends, and welcome to our weekly news conference. As always, we have a lot of news and updates to present today as we are all answering the questions that arose over the course of the previous week. We will discuss all the latest developments as well. As always, I will begin the conference with the latest GEM4ME news of this week. This week we have completely concluded the testing of the native iOS version in test flight. Our programmers have uploaded the production version with voice calls, geolocation, chats, publics, voice messages, and as soon as App Store approves and publishes the version, we will see the final product on our iOS devices and will be just as functional as the Android version. Furthermore, the Android version is receiving AdMob after voice calls, receive the ability to choose sticker collections, ability to change languages from within the messenger in its settings, as well as the Welcome Bot, marketplace bot that is undergoing its final testing stages and is getting ready for the launch. We are continuing to improve the quality of voice calling. Moreover, the web version is receiving the function of uploading pictures and various files, developing group chats, and publics. Please note that after the native iOS version is released, we will begin all communication within the GEM4ME Messenger, including our tech support. We are launching web version tech support from the Messenger's web version as well. As always, I would like to discuss our strategy and foresight. As Bill Gates said, if you are born poor, it is not your fault, but if you die poor, that is your mistake. I think that everyone has the chance to change something in their lifetime. Some do take up on that endeavor, and some don't. In this light, I would like to talk about the ICO, as there are a lot of questions in regards to us releasing it. Some prefer to work with the old-fashioned way. I have summarized all of these questions and integrated them, as I will do my best to answer all of these questions. The GEM4ME company is releasing an ICO as we are announcing about ourselves loudly. We are building a messenger that works all around the world and it continues to develop. In order for us to improve our development speed, we made the decision to release an ICO for part of the messenger shares, of which we are converting into smart contracts. As of today, we have already achieved the level of a fully developed messenger. With voice calling, the web version had a fully capable messenger that needs to continue its development. As of now, we have bots and the bot platform that allows to introduce an infinite amount of services within the messenger, which makes us very competitive. We will show the first of such services in the middle of September, which we refer to as the cashback service, a very popular service that we've discussed in much detail previously. Furthermore, we are introducing new financial services, which also include integration with encrypted currencies. All of these aspects depict our current and future technological sophistication. All of these services are needed to service all other series offered within the messenger, such as the marketplace. Overall, over the course of its development, we build an infrastructure that is necessary for people to be able to use all the services that they use separately within our messenger with much convenience. Moreover, exchange of encrypted currencies to common currencies, marketplace, bots are built for one sole purpose of creating a fully functional ecosystem. We have already built the core of this ecosystem, and now we need to implement an accelerated mean for further developing the messenger. Therefore, we need to discuss what an ICO is. Initial coin offering is a mean for attracting the necessary investments to technological projects and new startups during their pre-emission stages, as well as the sale of new smart contracts to investors, which are also known as tokens. Overall, tokens are the analogy of shares in the digital financial world. It is a unique digital code that confirms one's ownership of something and that the owner has the right to receive certain benefits and profits from his or her ownership. That is why mass financial is needed. As of today, ICOs are developing at such rapid speeds, and there are countries that temporarily halt all ICOs due to their lightning-fast development, while there are other countries that provide certain limitations to this notion. Our current task is to release an ICO that will allow for us to attract the necessary funding while in compliance with European legislature. Moreover, the aspect of what an ICO does for the company is crucial, which needs to be understood by the shareholders of the messenger. An ICO provides numerous benefits for the messenger's development and promotion, especially in order for the messenger to obtain its well-deserved fame around the world. As I mentioned earlier, messengers will continue to dominate the markets over social networks for a good amount of time until a mean for convenient and fast communication is introduced. As our experts discussed with us, we have colossal advantages for releasing an ICO. Firstly, when other projects release an ICO, they're only at the stage of having an idea of what they want to make come true, while we have already functioning and actively developing Messenger with a user base of more than 3 million users. We are continuing to gain in speed of promotion, and I believe that we will attain 5 million of users in the nearest time and continue to gain exponentially from there on. Moreover, our developers are of a world class, and we always mention their skill set and previous successful projects for the purpose of everyone knowing that we are working with a highly trained and successful team of developers. In addition, we already have an audit value of our messenger worth $50 million from a Maltese audit company. And this week we will receive yet another evaluation from a different audit company, and we will show it at our next week's conference. This notion depicts the fact that we are continuously developing and we are anticipating for the value of our messenger to be much bigger, as the previous audit was conducted more than 5 months ago. Our user base was lower and we didn't have new functionality back then. And finally, the army of fans is what allows for us to successfully release an ICO in various countries of the world. For instance, our Polish team is currently actively participating and preparing our teams in Southeastern Asia for the ICO release, while other countries continue to develop as well. The advantages of an ICO for the company is the drastic growth in the speed of developing the messenger, as we will increase our team of developers for the purpose of making the process of developing new financial services much faster and most technologically advanced. In addition, we are working closely with leading marketing companies for the purpose of massive promotion of our messenger in various countries of the world. Furthermore, the ICO release will make the future creation of our new financial services much faster, which will bring our messenger on a completely new level. We are aware of the needs of our customers, and we are aiming to satisfy all of those needs by introducing these new financial services. Overall, all of these aspects result in the value of our messenger growing by a lot, and all of these aspects allow to simultaneously maximize the messenger's potential. And now, let's discuss the advantages of an ICO release for our partners. As I mentioned earlier in this presentation, it all depends on the ambitions of a person. Our modern and incredibly fastly developing world provides numerous opportunities for one to improve his or her well-being and continue moving forward. This is a real chance, as one receives the simplicity of owning shares with only a few verification stages to own shares of the messenger through smart contracts. Next is the passive earnings from smart contracts that is connected to the shareholder earnings when the messenger is sold and the services that are launched within the messenger. Moreover, the services will be launched prior to the ICO release. In addition, one increases his earnings, as during the pre-emission stage we are providing complimentary tokens for free as a means of thanking the team of partners that is actively working with us in order for them to have the most beneficial starting positions at the moment an ICO is released. Tokens will continue to grow in value as we will continue increasing our user base and evaluating our messenger through auditing companies, which will directly drive the price of a token up. Participation in ICO with our company is the chance that one receives very rarely to change one's position in this world and financial well-being. I would like to wish for everyone to make the right choices and luck. We need to keep on working hard. Thank you very much for your time today, as I'm passing the word to Alexander Kuchinovsky, the member of the Board of Directors. Alexander Kuchinovsky speaking. Good afternoon, dear friends, and let's continue our conference today. I would like to note that we are continuing to wait for our acquirer to complete their transfer and updating their license in order for us to restore the acceptance of bank cards as a payment method. We are expecting that the acquirer will finalize the process by the end of this week. Moreover, we are negotiating with new acquirers in the meantime, and we are accepting bank transfers and Bitcoin payments. Let's continue with our traditional congratulatory part of every conference now. We've had a very profound week full of technological developments, and now they are being introduced now. And we are shortly transferring all of our communications into GEM4ME, including our tech support. There will be a lot of great changes to our messenger this fall. On the other hand, you can see the top earning leaders of the past week on this slide. The earnings are not as much as compared to last week, which is caused by the system not accepting bank cards as a payment method currently, but that will be fixed very soon. Nonetheless, let's congratulate our partners that earned from €1,000 and up over the course of last week. €1,000 in Kazil, Russia. €1,200 in Toronto, Canada. €1,300 in Bataysk, Russia. €1,390 in Vaughan, Canada. €1,400 in Moscow, Russia, €1,770 in Yekaterinburg, Russia, €2,300 in Murmansk, Russia, €3,300 in Maple, Canada, and €3,900 in Cherkasy, Ukraine. These are very good earnings, as the best way to analyze these earnings is by multiplying them by 4 in order to see total earnings for the month. And those numbers are very beautiful numbers. Our top earning leader of the last week is from Cherkasy, Ukraine, earning €3,900 over the course of the first week of September. And now, I would like to discuss our other exciting news. As you can see on these slides, our two partners, Andrzej Pluta and Tomasz Zarnecki, have been working in Tokyo, Japan since Friday of last week. They are continuing to conduct meetings and presentations about our project. They were able to start a new team in Tokyo with a very strong leader who is starting to work more efficiently now, and we hope to see and congratulate some of our partners from Tokyo at our conference next week. Good luck. On the other hand, I would like to remind everyone that we are in the pre-emission process right now, when one can receive tokens and not purchase them complimentary. These conditions will remain in power until September 18th, plus the additional amount of days during which the bank cards were not accepted. There is still time to take advantage of this promotion. A large amount of people have already heard about the ICO and tokens and wish to participate in this latest and most modern notion, so be sure to take advantage of this promotion. We will have the white paper published very soon, and we are very important trip for the board of directors to Malta in regards to all the legal aspects of our ICO. While we are very busy doing that, you have the opportunity to maximize your profitability margins by using this promotion. Your portfolio of tokens will be enriched greatly. Please note that we are not making anyone purchase these packages. We are simply motivating everyone to spread the word about this opportunity and our great project, in which it is most profitable to participate in now rather than later. I wish you all great accomplishments over the course of this week, and we do our best to make sure everybody will have a very profitable and successful week. Thank you for your time today, as I'm passing the word to Natalia Arshavskaya, the member of the board of directors. Natalia Arshavskaya speaking. Good afternoon, dear friends and colleagues. I am happy to continue our conference today. Our project is actively developing and is on its final stretch, as we are approaching the biggest notion of our project now. Everything that we want to make our messenger have will be done with the ICO. Over the course of the next few months, we need to promote our messenger as much as we can all over the world. We are about to make our one last and biggest step. I'm proud of our multinational team all over the world. Traditionally, I would like to start by congratulating those who attained new qualifications and moved up the career ladder over the course of the previous week. As always, let's begin with Silver Masters. This is a special first successful step, and we wish for them to keep on climbing up the career ladder. Yuri Prilepko from Vladivostok, Russia, Elvira Ilikova from Tyumen, Russia, Natalia Kulichenko from Serov, Russia, Evgenia Purina from Kaliningrad, Russia, Elvira Savchenkova from Tyumen, Russia, Alexander Starodubtsev from Serov, Russia, Galina Baldureva from Khabarovsk, Russia, Tatiana Salai from Sumy, Ukraine, Lydia Prisazhnaya from Kharkov, Ukraine, Lydia Cherinko from Cherkasy, Ukraine, Erkinai Makhanova from Taraz, Kazakhstan, Gulmira Sarkekova from Kazakhstan, Danat Makivisud from Vilnius, Lithuania, Hisaka Ishivara from Japan, Keiko Kubota from Japan, and Georgiana Tarashoeva from Sofia, Bulgaria. Our second step, the Golden Masters, is following. Lyubov Kononenko from Moscow, Russia, who also receives 2 additional shares for her speed. Irina Mangush from Kyzyl, Russia, who also receives 2 additional shares for her speed. Ilya Kim from Ussurisk, Russia. Lydia Zhukova from Ugra, Russia. Galina Mansurova from Perm, Russia. And Valentina Voropai from Shakhty, Russia. Great job, and keep on striving ahead. This is not the first step, and one needs to keep on climbing and lead others up the ladder behind themselves. Our Platinum Masters today are Tamara Goffman from Kongur, Russia, and Ella Starodubets from Moscow, Russia. Let's congratulate our Diamond Master, who is finalizing her Masters section of the Masters today. Valentina Bogomolova from Polevskoy, Russia. She is preparing to be a part of the Directors' team very soon. I also have a few reviews that I would like to cover today. When I am asked, why are you part of this company? I always answer the same. GEM4ME is the golden bottom. For the first time in the world, simple people of any profession and status on all 5 continents of the world write the fantastic story of a crypto messenger with functionality that surpasses all existing analogies and earn great amounts while doing so. Secure communication, commission-free monetary transfer through the financial service, commercial platform, mobile digital bank, passive earnings. That is what attracts me to GEM4ME. I am very happy to participate in such a grandiose project that provides financial freedom for my family. Another leader that wrote a review about our project. Beware, non-believers. Look for new excuses for why the GEM4ME project might not be finished, as I am uplifted by the fact that I am a part of developing the GEM4ME People's Messenger. Each day I see how GEM4ME is gaining new qualities and unique functionalities. I am proud of the fact that 3 million of downloads has been successfully achieved. Part of that is due to my efforts, as well as everyone who is actively participating in our project. Soon enough, we will have 10, 20, 200 million. I know this for a fact. All of our great team, the board of directors, developers, and the army of fans, partners will celebrate the long-awaited victory. We are in the trend. That is a fact. Simply remember, Messenger GEM4ME will be in every smartphone soon enough. Thank you for the kind reviews. Another review that came to our charity fund, a very vital and important topic for our company, as helping others is very crucial in this world. Svetlana Nikiforova sent us this review. I would like to express my utmost gratitude to the charity fund for the help that was provided to my brother, Sergei Popov, who had a surgery due to a cancer in his throat. A major thank you for the financial help offered, for the fact that our misfortune did not leave you indifferent. Thank you for the sensitivity and the ability to empathize, for the willingness to support those who find themselves in a complicated life situation. Not only did you help, but you also provided happiness and hope. The hope for recovery. As long as people like this exist, we have the chance and belief that everything will come true. I would like to thank Antonina Novoselova for attentiveness and sincerity. She always rushes to help others and never remains indifferent. Thank you to Olga Khramova, Galina Zdravtsova, Valentina Karnash, Natalia Sarduk, Raisa Nikolaeva, Galina Yakovleva, Evgenia Kulikova, and all the other partners that helped with our misfortune. A special gratitude to the board of directors. let your kindness and generosity come back to you. I wish for everyone to remain in good health, personal growth, and more warmth in your life, luck, and lots of accomplishment. May God protect you. May happiness, love, and health remain with you and your families. Another aspect that I want to cover is the widespread tour of our leaders through various cities and countries. Thank you to all the leaders who are giving these presentations and hosting these meetings while spreading the great news about our project. Take a closer look at the schedule of the tour and what cities will be visited. This is a very profound and busy schedule that grasps numerous cities and countries. These events are very informational and will be hosted throughout the month. We will post this schedule in our newsletter and news blog, as well as provide contact information for the leaders who will be hosting these events. These events extend to Japan and Korea as well, as 2 of our leaders are currently on a trip to Japan and Korea. We have never had such a powerful combination of tour in our project before, and be sure to let your partners in those cities know of the events and attend them. As we mentioned earlier, our vacation in Sri Lanka was postponed to March of 2018 due to the extensive and time-consuming ICO process. As you can see on this slide, the conditions of the fantastic vacation in Sri Lanka promotion are listed here. This is good news, as there are still some partners that would like to join us. In order to receive the base discount of 20%, it is necessary to achieve the Silver status Director or above until the end of October, to receive the leadership bonus over the course of any 3 months. Also, conditions for receiving additional discount are: a director receives €100 for every €3,000 worth of turnover generated by his personal partners, and a director receives €50 for every €3,000 worth of turnover generated by his second line. This promotion is valid until February 1st of 2018. Moreover, partners that have already completed the promotion before September 1st, as well as completed conditions of Part 1, will also receive additional base discount of 20%. That is all that I needed to cover today. Thank you for your time and keep on working hard.